All right, I guess we're gonna go ahead and start. We'll start the episode. Oh, wait, we got it. There we go.
Okay, there you go. All right.
This is the Milo Beasley Show. This is the Milo Beasley Show. There's only one thing you need to know. This is the Milo Beasley Show. And now, here's your host, Milo Beasley.
Does everybody know Aja?
Everybody.
Introduce yourself for those who may not know you.
My name is Aja Perera. I am one half of Triple A. And I also play Valkyrie at FSCW. I just had my debut 2 nights ago.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah, so the first night you didn't get to wrestle.
No, because Spider-Man almost died. so understandably, they cut the main event, and I'm not upset. I was in my full garb. I looked so cool.
You look so awesome.
I was so ready. They're like, yeah, Spider-Man might be dead, so we're gonna hold off. And I was like, I understand.
Yeah, I was super afraid. It was like 2 feet from me, and I was like, oh well, okay. Ever seen a dead body before?
That was so scary.
Yes, by the way, everyone, for those who were here on Thursday night, Spider-Man, Ty Hill,
You're not dead.
landed on his head but did not die. In fact, wrestled 2 days later, last night, teamed with Peter B. Parker.
Well, he died tonight, come to the show and find out.
Next time on FCW. To be continued.
Please don't die.
All right, so
Please don't die.
yeah, how do I set this thing up? Oh yeah, and welcome to the Milo Beasley Show. This week we are hanging out here at GalaxyCon Raleigh. I almost said Richmond because we were just there. Raleigh, my guest this week, Aja Perera, and you're doing pretty damn good here, man.
I think so. It's my first 4-day con. I usually I'll come in once, and it's always in Atlanta, so it's my first time traveling out here 4 days, wrestling 6 times.
Yeah, you're not just wrestling at FSCW. What else are you doing here?
I'm doing Queens of Combat, and then also a nerd in the free time. So I'm very busy.
How many of you guys have been to FSCW? It's an audio thing. They can't see it. It's funny. All right, so let's try this again. How many of you guys? How many of you guys have been to FSCW? It's gonna sound awesome because you guys are right there. How many of you guys with the Queens of Combat? Awesome, man. It's I know the Queens shows the first night, the Friday night, it started at 11 o'clock, 11 to 1. So the fact that you guys came out to that is truly amazing. I know, I was tired, and I only had to wrestle once, so I couldn't imagine what you guys were going through.
I was so tired. I was so sleepy. By the time, because I think we were semi, so we didn't wrestle till about 12:30.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm about to kill over. But you guys are so awesome and so loyal. It makes me want to perform, and it makes me want to give you guys that, because y'all touch me here, man. I love you guys.
You killed it.
So technically, if you wrestled at 12:30, you wrestled 3 times on Saturday.
Technically, you're right. Look at me being a workhorse.
How you doing? Watch out.
It's almost like working a tournament. Have you ever had to work multiple times in a night before?
Yeah. That's not my first time. I'm known for tournaments. That's my thing apparently, and I always at least go 2 or 3 rounds. So unfortunately, I'm used to wrestling an hour later, putting together something else, wrestling we got to switch this with this, so they ain't got to do that. And I'm like, okay, and then at the end I just crash. So I already know that by the end of the night I'm going to pass out. So I just look forward to that moment where I'm done. And just drop.
So you talked about your nerd fandom. What have you got out there? Who have you fangirled the most about?
Billy Zane.
Billy Zane.
He did it to me. I was not even that hyped. And then when I walked up to him, because he saw our booth, the Queens of Combat booth, is right by the Billy Zane booth. So when I walked over, he was like, "It's so good to see you." And he's like, "Huh." He's like, "Do you want to take a photo?" I was like, "Oh my God, yes." And then I did this weird laugh, chuckle, nervously. So I was like, and everybody was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, man, let's just take the photos."
So Billy Zane. So what is it about Billy Zane? What movie of Billy Zane?
Of course, Titanic, and I love the Back to the Future series. So him and that.
Oh, we're gonna have to talk about this.
He's just so smooth, and he smells so good. He's like, oh, I'm used to this. I'm like, no, this is you. This isn't a character. You're that smooth, man.
He's that smooth.
He's that smooth.
I was trying to get him to come out to Queens, but it's, like last night was during like Queens started when like the convention ended, so everyone went out to dinner. But I told him it starts at 5, or that FSCW starts at 5 today, so to come out. So
I hope.
Are you gonna be able to perform? If he's like front row, like Billy said, he's front row.
You know, Valkyrie's down for whatever, so you know, I might be able to take a moment. And be like, hey, Billy, what's good?
And at this point, you guys could be in a conversation, and then I could be like, legitimate. Hey, listen to your friend Billy Zane, right?
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
And, totally be like,
and then I'll probably awkwardly be like, and then ruin the moment.
Does anybody know what movie that line is from?
What?
Will Ferrell. Owen Wilson?
Anchorman.
No.
Old school.
No. Oh,
Me and the
man.
parents.
Meet the Parent, really?
I hate you, Trevor.
I know the line, but I cannot remember where.
Zoolander.
That's why.
Zoolander. Listen to your friend Billy Zane.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, now you guys go, oh yeah, I know.
Terrible.
Ah.
Terrible.
Now I feel terrible.
So let's talk about Back to the Future. So this is going to end up being like a half an hour of Back to the Future talk. So you're super into Back to the Future?
Yes, and not deeply, not as deep as you, I'm certain. But it was one of those movies where every night, you know how you pop in a DVD to go to sleep, mine was Back to the Future or Harry Potter.
Or Harry Potter.
And so those two, or you know the 5 questions with the champ, I would put on repeat with Cena. But that's just a fun fact that we probably don't need to discuss. It's fine.
I think we found another fan.
We're not going to talk about that.
We're not.
Okay.
What do you mean we're not going to talk about this? This is exactly what we're talking about.
I would put, okay, so, you know that the My Life John Cena 3-disc set. Well, the disc set was cool, but then there was 5 questions with the champ, and it had the whole list of all of them he's ever done, because he did 30 or so, something like that. So I would just put the DVD on repeat, put it in, and I'd go to sleep on it, because I was going to marry Cena when I turned 18.
Good news, you still can.
Yeah.
You know, the whole no kids, no marriage thing. We gotta put a ring on it, so I don't think that's and he looks like JBL now.
Hey, but you know what? George Clooney.
does.
Oh yes, he does. But George Clooney said the same thing, and he put a ring on it.
See, I don't want to change somebody. I want you to
That was
want to
the
marry
same too.
me. You know, that's too. I'm not Nikki. I'm not gonna just maybe you may. No. I want you to be like, man, I love that girl. Will you marry me? I'll be like, yeah, and then we'll be a lovely power couple.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, will you marry me? Hell yeah. We'll go from there.
Let's go shaft real quick, like,
I'm
yeah.
strange. I'm sorry.
What of the Harry Potters is your favorites?
That's tough.
These tough questions.
That's tough. I think I like the first part, Prisoner of Azkaban. Part one. But I also, just for childhood's sake, Chamber of Secrets, because that movie freaked me out when he unwrapped and then Voldemort was back there
Voldemort,
and I was like, what the hell is going on? So that one really sticks out in my mind. So, but then I also really like the very first one, because that's the one that had everybody thinking maybe I'm a wizard, maybe my letter hasn't came yet. And it just motivates you to get through school, because school sucked. So I don't know. Okay, that was a long way around, but yeah, Prisoner of Azkaban and Chamber of Secrets. Their final answer.
Have you been to Universal?
No.
Oh man.
The park opened. I went there because I was a kid. I went, and the day that I left, they opened up the Harry Potter world.
We gotta get you back out there.
I gotta
So
go.
we're gonna talk to some promoters
Please.
in Orlando,
Please.
or I guess Hollywood. I mean, LA has it, so. But Orlando, so we can hang out too, and go do Harry Potter. There's two There's 2 different Harry Potter lands.
Really?
Yes, there's one in Islands of Adventure, Islands of Adventure, and Universal Studios. Islands of Adventure has the Hogwarts and stuff like that, and then Universal has the Diagon Alley part.
Man.
Yeah.
Also, I can get butterbeer and a wand.
Yeah, but you gotta get a frozen butterbeer.
They have frozen.
They have frozen butterbeer.
See,
Has anybody here been to Universal Studios? Been to, yeah, you have? You dig it? You like the Harry Potter stuff?
Yeah, butterbeer is delicious.
Yeah. Butterbeer is delicious.
It looks so good.
Yeah. What house are you?
I'm gonna be that generic person. I'm gonna have to go with Gryffindor.
Gryffindor.
That's me.
We have any other Gryffindors here?
Yeah.
Do we have anybody who cares about Harry Potter here?
Yeah.
I was like, these guys are gonna be like, Harry Potter, no.
Crickets.
Crickets. No, that's the story of my career.
I
Just
really.
add to the crickets.
Yeah, just add to the curriculum. Oh, there's actual real crickets here. So you've been having fun as Valkyrie.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy Thor Ragnarok?
I haven't seen it.
You haven't
I
seen
have not seen it.
Oh my God!
I
Once you
have
see,
not
you're
seen
good.
it. That's the crazy part, because when they cast me for Valkyrie, I was like, crap, I gotta go look up stuff. So I was researching and I was looking into the comics, and that's how I found out she was like bi and all that stuff. And I was like, when I go home this weekend, I should probably watch Ragnarok.
All right, I'm gonna tell you. The first time I watched Thor Ragnarok, it was when Thor became funny, right? Before that, it was just Thor, and then it was Dark World, or as we call it, Thor Very Bad. But Thor Ragnarok, I watched it and I was like, I don't know if I like funny Thor. Like, I don't know. And then I watched it again and I was like, I love funny Thor. And I find the film to be absolutely hilarious. Is anybody else okay, make some noise if you liked Thor Ragnarok. All right, boo if you hated Thor Ragnarok. See, all right, everybody who I talk to loves it, but apparently it's like critically panned on the internet. People don't like it, but I absolutely love it.
Is he funny like Fat Thor funny?
Better. He's
Better? Oh, then yeah, I gotta see it then.
Yes.
I really need to.
There's so many.
Him and Hulk's banter is just awesome.
Yes, him.
Like
Hulk.
smoldering fire.
Yes.
I am like raging fire.
Yes, he's gonna quit the whole thing. It's gonna be great. So you don't
Let's
even
do it.
You don't even have to watch it, right? He's gonna do it for you right now.
All the spoilers, go ahead.
And Jeff Goldblum was in it.
Oh.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, Jeff Goldblum as the collector.
You know what? On my
What?
way home, I'm gonna watch it.
Yes,
Oh.
Helen, yeah.
And I watched all the fight scenes, but I didn't watch the movie, even though they didn't touch. I was upset. You know what? I'm gonna watch it.
All right, so we have a Hella.
We do.
So now we gotta get you guys.
Yeah, we had a moment, but then
a moment, but you know, was that in the Rumble?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but no. We need a one-on-one. We need
yeah,
What about Thor?
we do need a Thor.
Thor.
'cause,
But do you want a fat Thor or would you like a?
I like Fat Thor, but that's just me. I mean, like, of course, okay, so in that part of the movie, when he got his hammer and then, like, the lightning and stuff, I, for a second, legit thought that he lost, like, body fat. And I was like, oh, so when you power up, you get skinny? And then I saw him, I was like, oh, okay, you're still fat.
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
Because
yeah.
it was just, like, the scene itself, it kind of confused, because, like, even everyone in the theater was like, huh? And then when he turned around, like, okay, you're still fat. You're still fat. But I thought he was cute.
Do you have are you big into you said you're, nerd fandom and geek fandom. Do you have a favorite comic book hero?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man.
Same.
Yeah.
Which makes it like doing Peter B. Parker is like the greatest
I
thing.
was so happy when I saw that, and then you came out with the pizza and the phone. I was like, this is money.
Yeah, I was so happy. I haven't had this much fun wrestling in a very long time. I've been super jaded. So I would say that FSCW just makes it fun again.
Honestly, yeah, I was when they explained it to me how it worked, I didn't really get it because we're trained the exact opposite.
Yes.
And so when I did the Rumble, I was ready to go, and then I saw everyone just like using weapons, and, like talking crap, and I was like, this is the greatest. And then I had the match with Skeletor, who was hilarious. So when I had that match, I was like, this is literally, it's for you guys, but we're just literally just playing around.
We are having just as much fun in there, I guarantee you, as you guys are out here watching. Because we want to be that character for everybody out there. So like we're working harder being the character than we are like actually wrestling and
like last night, that hands down is the most fun I've ever had in a match. Easily. It was amazing. I cannot wait to do it again tonight.
Yes.
I hate I didn't debut on the right day. I could have wrestled more. Spider-Man.
I smell a
Right
bag.
off Spider-Man's face.
This is
Spidey's better
awkward
now.
He's a little injured. Yeah, I forgot my next question. Had you heard about FSCW? So, yeah, before somebody reached out to you, had you heard about FSCW?
Yes, I reached out to them.
Oh, you said
like
you reached out to
3
them.
years ago.
Okay.
Yes, I saw it, and I'm obsessed with Legend of Zelda. So I was like, oh man, let me in that thing. I'll be Link. I'll even be Zelda. No one really wants to be Zelda, but I'll be Zelda. I don't care. Right, exactly, Link. So I contacted them, and they're like, oh well, you can't like gender bend. You can't. So then I had to wait, and then Jason Cade was like, yeah, you really need to book this girl. So luckily I had him backing me, and then Storm, Ariel was backing me. Okay. But then I was on the list for like 2 more years because they have to find a character for you. So I've just been sitting here for like 3 years, like, man, I just really want to do this because I think I actually saw, I think it was like a clip. It was a clip of Chun-Li. Because someone was saying like, there's only one promotion in the world that really commits to the characters, and it was her like glitching. And I was like, this is the coolest thing ever. I need to be a part of this. So yeah, I've been looking for a while, and finally Valkyrie came forth to flourish.
Yeah, finally it's, again, the most fun that you...
The most fun. It was worth the wait, honestly. It was worth the wait.
So that's how you get booked on there? Wait 3 years?
It's a long way to that. Again, like we already, we have a large roster as it is, and
but they take the time to find what fits you, and I'm glad because the character I had before, honestly, it probably wouldn't have worked because when I put that costume on, like I looked just like Valkyrie. I was like, I see why they waited, like it fits.
Again, like we don't want to just throw anybody into any character. Like, the perfect thing comes around. I mean, look how great Kelly Klein looks as Hela.
Like
Spot on. It is insane.
Yeah.
Chris Statlander as Baroness.
Oh,
like to a T.
And that's what this place has that most don't. They take the time because they could have easily just gave me somebody and threw me in there, but it wouldn't have been genuine. And it probably wouldn't have
I don't know if there is a better Star-Lord out there than Caleb Conley. The absolute best. I'm a huge fan of his, just as is wrestling-wise, but. He,
No, you need to be Star-Lord everywhere. That's your...
Yeah, he should just be,
now.
You know what, I'm a Star-Lord. Yeah, just...
Yeah, so
like, who's Chris Pratt? Like, who's that?
Who? Sorry.
All right, so the thing we like to do on the Milo Beasley Show is called the Top 5, where I ask you a random question.
Oh, Lord.
I usually don't think of them until, like, literally at this moment that I'm asking you a question. Okay.
I'm scared.
All right. Top 5... No particular order. Boy band songs.
Ooh. Pop, first off.
Okay.
Okay.
Pop.
I'm an NSYNC kind of girl.
Yeah.
Big tough
Now,
questions.
Do you mean like 2000 boy bands?
Like any boy band. It could be New Kids. It could be Jackson 5.
Okay, cool. Okay. I like Boyfriend by Big Time Rush. That was my jam. Y'all probably y'all probably don't know what I'm talking about. Google it.
Big Time. That was Nickelodeon band, right?
Yes, it was.
Yeah,
No shame.
Hey, no.
I listen to it now at 25.
Oh, there's so many things that are on my iPod that I should not share, so I won't. So
Oh, now you gotta share them.
I'll share one.
Man, why would you do this to me?
People hate me when I ask these questions.
Honestly though, I love ABC by Jackson 5.
Okay.
I love that song. I love that song. I'm an old school kind of gal, trying to think of what's on my playlist.
See, usually like it's just me and the person, and it's just the camera, and we're just there.
Yeah,
But you have like 20 people like.
I know. I'm like, oh.
On the spot.
I said I want it that way, didn't I? I said.
No, I want it that way. That's
There we
great.
go. Yeah, no, that's the jam.
All right, so last one.
Last one. I know it's gonna be something old school. I just gotta figure out which one. No, that's not a boy band. I was about to say Blame It on the Boogie, but that's just Michael Jackson. This is tough. I don't know if I have a fifth one.
No?
I don't know. I don't think I do.
No stereo, cheese, like bye bye bye.
You know what?
Because that's a great karaoke song.
Or any new
Does
edition
Maroon
guy?
5 count as a band?
No.
No.
I mean, new
That's
Maroon
my-
5 or old Maroon 5?
Old Maroon 5.
Oh, that's a
the
rock
best
band. That's a
of
rock
all
band.
time.
That's a rock band. The new Maroon.
All right, so
Just double
what?
check. Sorry, Jesus.
Keeping you in check here.
Come on, right.
I would have gave you a pass, but the audience didn't. So what Maroon 5 song would it be?
Man, that song's about Jane album is amazing. So it could be Sunday Morning. It could be She Will Be Loved. It could be, God, you know what? I would have to pick. A lot of people haven't heard it, but I know that album like through and through. It's a song called Secret on the Songs About Jane album, and it is so good. And it does not get the respect it deserves. So if Maroon 5 is a boy band, I would say Secret by Maroon 5. And it's a boy band today because he said he accepts it. So you don't say a word.
So before I'm gonna give one of my guilty pleasure songs. But before I do, I need you to think about what a guilty pleasure. So like when you're a song that if you were in a convertible and somebody saw you, you might do this, but instead you do this.
Oh, I got it.
Okay. Mine is Ashley Simpson LOVE.
I'm not mad. I'm not
For
mad.
some reason, that is my jam.
I'm not even upset. I respect it. Man. So I got two.
Okay.
Okay? I got Since You've Been Gone by Kelly Clarkson.
Okay.
'Cause
I dig it.
that's
I
the
dig it.
rebound.
Yeah,
jam.
you just scream in it, right?
And this one I will probably get judged for, but I'm a huge fan and I could care less. But One Time by Justin Bieber. If that song comes on, oh, it's like, let me tell you one time. Love that song.
All right, so before we wrap up here, just at least on the camera wise, you can hang out and chat with me if you like. But you know, so I make the YouTube things like 10 to 15 minutes because like that's attention, attention span.
Millennials.
Yeah. So where can folks find you on the social medias?
You can find me on Twitter at Perera Power. You can find me on Instagram at Aja_Perera. You can find me on YouTube at Aja Perera. You can find me on Facebook at Aja Perera.
Oh, so you have the YouTubes as well. What do you do? You just post your matches? You do like little vlogs?
Well, if you dig back far enough, I used to make YouTube videos. So, you know,
Oh, I
that's...
know. I'm buying the Wi-Fi on the way home.
You know, we recreated a fight scene. Me and my sister, remember Ravana, she's a wrestler too. We recreated a fight scene between Sub-Zero and Scorpion. And we had the little,
Wi-Fi.
no man, we had the Windows Movie Maker. We had
Movie Maker. I wish I still
Yeah.
had the new computers don't have.
and I dated myself, but like that's the only way I can edit. This
Yeah.
new stuff, I'm like, I don't know.
I do have a new one called Filmora Wondershare, which is absolutely amazing. But yeah, Movie Maker was great.
See, I'm just a wrestler. I don't know how that stuff works. I'm
Yeah.
not trained to do that.
Sometimes you have to. Sometimes when you get hurt, you have to start talking on a microphone in front of a camera to be able to keep relevant. So yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. For this week's episode of the Milo Beasley Show. We're gonna just turn this off. If you want to hang out, you can. If you want to go enjoy that con, please don't feel obligated to hang out with me. So as we only have an hour before call time here for FSC.
Well, actually, I'm doing photo ops as Valkyrie, so I have to go get into characters.
Yes.
If you guys want some photos, I will be in my full garb.
Right.
Thank you.
Hey, come out, buy some autographs from some of these entertainers out here. I know everybody likes to come dressed up and everything, you know, but, you know, some of us got bills to pay, so come feed us. Food, money, food.